Their patient, one of you came to the hospital today panicking. She was almost crying. She said, "Oh, doctor, I don't know what is happening to my eyes. Am I going blind? I cannot see tiny print. If I want to look at them, they will appear so tiny. I even need extra light to look at something very tiny. I don't know what the problem is. Even my phone, I can't read my charts. Last night, I even went to a supermarket. I bought Aquafina water. I can't even read the print at the back. They are so tiny. Doctor, am I going blind?" I asked her, "Is that all?" She said, "Yes." I said, "Does this eye give you pain?" She said, "No." "Your problem is that you can't see tiny print." She said, "Yes." I said, "Okay, calm down. Ma, how old are you?" She said, "She's 41." I said, "That's the problem. You are 41, and that is the problem." She said, "What do you mean? Doctor, am I going? It doesn't mean if I'm 41, I'm going to go." I said, "No. Calm down." So that is why I'm making this video, because I know a lot of you are in this shoe. You notice that recently, especially those of you that are in your late 30s and above, you notice that reading tiny print is not a problem. Now, this is it. In your eyes, there is a structure known as the crystalline lens. This is a God-given magnifier that helps us to read tiny print or look at things that are near. This crystalline lens is being controlled by a muscle of the eyes known as the ciliary muscle or ciliary bodies. When you're looking at something afar, the ciliary muscles will relax, allowing the crystalline lens also to relax, which helps you to look at things that are far effortlessly. And when you need to look at something up close, read from a book or your phone, the ciliary muscles will contract, causing the crystalline lens to bulge out. This helps you to look at things that are near, especially reading tiny print or reading from a book. Unfortunately, when you're in your late 30s and above, it becomes very difficult for the ciliary muscles to flex this crystalline lens. So because it's not difficult to control or budge this crystalline lens for you to be able to see or read tiny print, it becomes very difficult for you to focus on tiny print. That is why you see some people, whenever they want to read, they move it like this, because reading is not easy when the reading material is moved away from their eyes. At that age, the crystalline lens is not at its relaxed state. At its relaxed state is what helps you to see things that are far. So in order for them to read, they have to move it where the crystalline lens cannot see it and tell them what they are looking at. So when you come to the hospital, what do? We give you artificial crystalline lens or magnifier that you will then use for your reading materials. That is what you people call reading glasses. So this simply means that you're not going blind. It's only saying that, bro, sis, you're getting old. And the good thing is that now we live a sophisticated kind of glasses. We have the Varilux and the invisible, not that type that you wear. Everybody will not know that, oh, you are getting old, or you are wearing reading glass. Now we have the ones that even look like this, my own. Nobody will know that you are wearing reading glasses. If you need any of them, we are very close to you.